So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter,
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Goulet goes short, nicely spread. Now it's Goulet. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Carvajal is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Goulet with the short one. It's a really well-measured ball. Opts to play it back. Knocks it into space. Brahim Diaz! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ceballos. That has not gone well. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now that looks... And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Ruiz de Galarreta. Iñaki Williams. And it's Arda Güler. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sunset. Now Paredes. Gently done. Guruceta might just make this. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. He might be in here! Now there's a fight. And a chance! Jaureguisa.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Sunset. Gets into some space. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Yuri cuts it out. Now it's Guruzeta. Spread it left. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Iñaki Williams deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Danny Vivian. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Williams. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, super ball. Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vinicius Junior!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe! Oh, well played. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Arda Güler. Mbappe! Great chance! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Guruzeta. Spread out to the left. Iñaki Williams could try cutting inside here. Carvajal. Güler. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So their 4th corner of the game, and it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe! They're up to 5 corners now. Güler plays it short. That's a little off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. Yuri. And it's Sunset. And De Galarreta. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, look! And the shot! Jaureguiza. Gurzeta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now he's off and running. And it's Jaureguiza. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that Mbappe! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
Can he finish? It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Gurzeta. Jaureguiza. Berenguer. Foot in. Berenguer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's in a great position here. And it's hoisted clear. Williams. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Paredes. Gurzeta is firing after that one. And it's Jaureguiza. Now it's Berenguer, and he's being shifted off it. Goulet. Brahim Diaz. Danny Vivian kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jaureguiza. And Sunset. Jaureguiza. Now it's Gurzeta. Played out to the left flank. No way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Looking for the run.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe tries to pass it through.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ruiz de Galarreta. And Williams. Chouameni. This looks promising. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Paredes, very nicely done, good spot that. And it's Bershish. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Arda Güler. Brahim Diaz. Paredes gets it clear. Oh, that's a key interception. And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long